Hi, I'm Max Landis, and when I'm not working on my 5 TV shows, 17 movie scripts, and 6 fan fictions based on obscure Marvel characters, I'm thinking of ideas for movies. And I'd like to pitch you one of those movies right now. The whole movie will have the musical score by the Neon Trees.
Here we go again. I kinda wanna be more than friends.
So our hero, his name is Wayne, is gay, but he's also a Christian. So then we get into this whole dilemma of finding your identity, and the difference between, you know, sexuality and religion and everything, and all that whole dynamic that people go through. Because after all, that's like what life is about. And see, his parents really don't want him to be gay, so what they do is they put him together with this girl, and her name is Stacy. So they start going out a little bit, and then one day, Stacy's having a real good time with Wayne, and then Wayne tells her that he's actually gay. And so they can't really call this dating, they're really just friends. So Stacy whispers in his ear, and she says the truth, that she's actually a hermaphrodite. And then he kisses her.
It started with a whisper, and that was when I kissed her.
So then Wayne ends up kind of falling in love with her, except he's falling in love with the male part of her, not the female part. And that kind of hurts her because she really identifies as a woman, but at the same time, she wonders if she's really a man. So we have this whole dynamic of finding yourself and like self-identity and how sexuality is so fluid and everything. So what ends up happening is that, you know, Wayne and Stacy start sleeping together, but, you know, ultimately it's not really dating because they're not really connected. It's more like a friend, it's more like a casual sleeping friendship.
Oh, we're in danger, sleeping with a friend.
So as the movie goes on, you know, Wayne starts to feel guilty that he's going against his religion by being homosexual, and Stacy feels like he's not really in love with her / him. And so then they kind of start to drift apart, and, you know, Wayne doesn't want to do that because he really is in love with Stacy. And then Stacy says, I just can't do this anymore. I feel like I'm not me when I'm around you. I feel like you want me to be something else, but I'm not being myself. So they drift apart. And, you know, but like we really see that Wayne is kind of a jerk.
First things first, get what you deserve.
Because, you know, as she's acting more feminine, he's acting more masculine, and he wants her to be more masculine, but she doesn't want that. So they finally break up, and you know, this whole time, you know, throughout the whole movie, they're having a really hard time, but like that's really all they can do. And so Stacy decides to go get her dick cut off, and Wayne decides to tell his parents that he's no longer a Christian, that he would rather be who he really is than feel guilty for it. And so what happens at the end of the movie is that, you know, Wayne was so in love with the male part of Stacy, and he's so distraught that this is all ending, that he goes to the hospital where this happened, and he thieves her detached penis. And he knows that this isn't the right thing to do, but after all, you know, he keeps on saying to himself,
I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy.
Magnum Dong.
Wing Wang Wong. Oh, hi. I was just reading the second greatest Superman graphic novel of all time. Superman American Alien by Max Landis. As you may have noticed, this video was about Max Landis an awful lot. And you know, that's just because I absolutely love the guy. And, you know, I hope you're watching, Max. I know you watched Doritos to Kill For. I saw your comment on there, so maybe leave a comment here so that I know that you watched it. Or message me on Facebook. Or whatever. We've talked before, you know. We're best friends. Right, Max?
Landis, right? We're best friends, right? Right?
It started with a whisper, and that was when I kissed her.